Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Well, today was the official end of the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous.
Yes.
The women's starts tomorrow, but the traditional RTR is over. And it just seems like it was yesterday we stood here and did this exact same thing.
Yes, it went very quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very quickly. We had a very successful time. I was very happy. The people just had a wonderful time. The BLM were pleased with us. They said this is like the best group ever. Everybody, the self-monitoring was wonderful. Everybody took care of their own business. And it just really was successful. People had a wonderful time. They've met people. People are meeting up for groups. We had a lot of groups within the meetings. We had an art camp. There was just so many activities and things that the people did. So I just want to thank everybody who attended. You were wonderful, and it was just a really good time, and I'm very proud of what we've put on.
Very much so.
Yes, absolutely.
And the credit really does go to all the members. You know, we provided a skeleton, but they were the flesh and blood, the breathing heart of compassion and just getting together so well.
The sharing.
Oh,
the
my.
Sharing was incredible. People were helping each other out, anywhere from helping each other build vans to mechanical issues to just helping each other, like taking rubbish into town, doing grocery shopping for each other. It was just a real community, and it's very exciting to see, you know, around 3,000 or 4,000 people all pitching in without any kind of script. It was really exciting, and I think next year is even going to be more exciting.
Better than ever.
Yes.
This one was better than ever, and I'm sure next year will be too.
We'll have a lot more. We have a lot of exciting ideas for more ideas.
Many more.
For different seminars, and it's going to be exciting as far as I'm concerned.
A few things that were a little bit of weaknesses was trash was a problem. Next year we'll bring in dumpsters. You know, we're learning as we're going.
Yes.
And we'll just, little problems here and there, and we'll solve them. And,
but it was nothing in comparison to everything. Like I said, BLM was just thrilled with how we've handled it and how everybody handled themselves. So they were like ecstatic, actually, when I talked with them. So it was really nice.
Good, yeah. It's just, and again, the credit belongs to everyone who came.
That's right.
Just
absolutely.
Really wonderful people here.
Absolutely.
And a few jerks.
Well,
and what's life without a few jerks around?
It happens. But just like a little blip in nothing, actually, in comparison. So it was really wonderful.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you, Bob, because it's
you.
always wonderful. You're always wonderful to work with, and just what you've established and what you're trying to do, it goes without saying. It's just a wonderful thing.
Thank you. But you know, I can't even begin to do it alone, and that has been the problems with past events, trying to do it alone. And so, all the thanks goes to you and the wonderful team that you put together.
We had a wonderful team, and they were dedicated. All volunteers. We're all volunteers, and they were dedicated and very loyal. Some of these people have come year after year and have. And it's hard, it's not easy work. I mean, they stand there for hours and do things that they need to do, and they never complain. They're always just really pleasant. So it really, you can't do it without these wonderful volunteers.
And tonight before we all went out to dinner, we're all going to go out to dinner tonight. I'm going to try and get some video if everyone can live with that, and maybe get some video of us going out to dinner to celebrate.
That'll be fun.
It will, yeah. That's kind of what I had. I was hoping the restaurant, we not too boisterous for the restaurant. So no, it's just been amazing.
Yes.
Just great. You know, in the past, once the RTR started, I started counting down the days. And then by the end, I was counting down the minutes. And the last day, I think I was counting down the seconds till the thing would finally end. And this time, I'm a little sorry to see it end.
I know, it's kind of sad. It's like, oh my gosh, it's already over. It just felt like it was just beginning.
Yeah, and I'm kind of thinking, well, what am I going to do tomorrow?
Plan.
I'm going to relax.
We're going to plan.
And plan. That's already started. We can't get together and talk without thinking, you know what we could do next year?
That's right. That's right. It's going to be great.
It will be. It'll be far better than this year.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. And so, boy, you know, it just really was great. Anything else, Jude? Anything else you want to cover?
That's it. I just wanted to thank everybody and just tell them how exciting it's going to be, because we have a lot more plans for next year, and it'll be good.
Well, you know, I think we're making one mistake here in this
What's
video. van dwellers can't ever get together without talking about poop.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there might be a rule about that. And why don't you tell them what the porta potty guy said?
Oh, he said, and which is, we did have some little glitches here and there with people throwing things where they shouldn't, but it was such a minute amount, even though we had to talk about it a lot. He said that we were the best group that he's ever dealt with, and he's been doing this for 30 years. So he was really, really, really happy and very complimentary. So thank you, folks, for doing what you needed to do. It's great.
3,000-4,000 people with 10 porta potties, that's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah,
so,
he said everybody kept them clean, and again, except for those few people, and you know who you are.
And we would like to know who you are.
Yes. Anyway, he was very complimentary, so I mean that says something.
Yeah.
So thank you again, people who attended.
Well, I guess we covered it all. We've talked the mandatory poop talk, and folks, just thank you for watching and supporting us, and everyone who came.
Yes.
Oh, all the thanks go to you. 3,000
Absolutely.
wonderful people who came out to the desert and just shared their lives and served one another and cared for one another.
Absolutely.
It was a joy to see.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad you watched this video. If you liked it, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and start planning today for how you can get here next year.
Absolutely.
It's just going to get bigger and better, and if you're here, it will be all the better. So we'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.